This is a short video of the results that DDA Recovery Plus is getting for banks and credit unions in the region. We have over 1,300 banks and credit unions that we work with nationally, and these results hopefully will prove why. This is a Oklahoma bank that uses us on post-closure checking accounts. So they become overdrawn, they send out compliance letters on their core processor. 45 days they close them and they put them into check systems. And they either do nothing with them, or worse yet, they're paying a percentage to a traditional agency. Our clients have decided to invest in a small flat fee per account. This Oklahoma bank pays us $9.78 per account. They have submitted 3,757 so far. The average overdrawn checking account is $975. So they're a commercial bank and a retail bank. 3.6 million submitted in past due closed overdrawn checking accounts. 987,000 was collected, which paid the credit union directly. So that's phenomenal results. 36% of the accounts and 49% of the money has responded. Based on that small flat fee per account, they've invested $36,000 to get back $987,000. That's a lot of found money for this bank that's normally written off and dumped into check systems or given to an agency that gets very little results. In fact, if this bank were using a collection agency that maybe was doing their loan collections or something like that, and that agency only charged them 33%, they would have paid that agency $329,000 to get that $987,000 collected, which they're not going to do in the first place. But if they did, they would lose $329,000 versus the $36,000 they invested in Transworld. It's just apples to watermelons. $26.87 to 1 return on investment, and that's why these 1,300 banks and credit unions that we work with have used us for decades, many of them. The next one is a credit union in El Paso. This is one of the largest credit unions in the country. They use us post-closure on their overdrawn accounts. 42,864 have been submitted over the past decade. Average balance, totally different than the bank in Oklahoma, $296. 12.6 million submitted. 3 million was recovered. And again, that money was paid directly to the compliance department. Every bank and credit union is different. They have one lady in the compliance department that uses this service. We have an interface with them and makes her job really, really easy. She reports them to check systems the way she normally does, and the interface just sends them to Transworld, and it makes it very simple. 26% of the money, 29% of the accounts have responded after being dumped into check systems. Based on that small flat fee per account, they're paying us about $8 per account. You can see that up here. Based on that $8 fee, they've invested $347,000 to get back $3 million that they normally weren't even going after because their focus is on the loan, in the larger balance portfolios. 11.4% is their collection cost based on that small fee, and an ROI of $8.80 to 1. The last one I'm going to show is a credit union in the Houston area that uses our automated process using VoiceBox to touch a overdrawn customer 5 times in a 30-day window or less. So it's really robust, and the whole goal here is to get people to make deposits, increase their deposit ratio, and reduce their closure ratio, because compliance letters, 2 or 3 of those going out off your core processor in that first 45 days before closure really isn't enough. And most staffs and most collection departments don't have the time to make the phone calls to these small balances. So this TCPA compliant program called Accelerator touches these past due customers, these overdrawn accounts, 5 times in less than a month. And 96% of the accounts are making deposits, and they're not having to close those accounts. That's phenomenal. 96% of the money. Based on the $7.35 fee that this credit union is investing in this service, average balance $447, they've invested $128,000 to get back $7.5 million, and they're closing less accounts. Their 3 overdraft letters, compliance letters, are not getting 96% recovery. They might be getting 30%. So they are tripling their in-house recovery rate by using Accelerator in that first 45 days before closure. That's a beautiful thing. Based on the flat fee, the average cost is 1.7%, and a ROI of $58.70 to 1. If you'd like more information on DDA Recovery Plus or Accelerator prior to closure, please contact your rep and they'd be more than happy to schedule a meeting with you. Thank you.